Bottom of the morning to you. Hey, this is Joe. Wherever you're at, if it's morning, afternoon, or evening, welcome. If you haven't been here before, I talk about my awakening journey, and so that for the betterment of those that listen. And if you resonate with this, then if you and are interested in this type of topic, please stay. If not, just swipe on. That's all, and it's all good. And no harm, no foul. This morning I was thinking, just sitting here on my porch and just going through some issues that I'm mentally going through, some things that I need to do, and the the mental, like I said, the dilemma that I've created just to do do those things. I'm thinking about that. They're not that difficult to do, and when I look at um, sometimes when we formulate things in our mind that seem to be blocking us from doing the things that we're meant to do, we're actually making it harder. Making it harder on ourselves than it needs to be, and that's I guess my contemplation this morning is like, why make life harder than it needs to be? And sometimes when you just write things down, break a problem into parts, it's not so difficult. Um, and and most of the time that's true. Um, and I was thinking also too that is is basically saying that knowing that, that we have God and we can basically conquer or resolve anything. There's no problem too hard to resolve. So um, He's always with us in our troubles and with us with our, what do you call it, to help us and to support us and to guide us and to protect us. So all those things that are troubling us. Another thing too is when things trouble us in our mind, if we write them down or at least speak them out, and get them out of our mind, it it helps to formulate a solution. A lot of times we're just kind of doing loops and loops in our mind to figure things out, and if you just talk and talk out the solution, whether it be the solution or not, or talk out the problem, um, and record yourself and or write it down, a lot of times the solution, the issue is not that difficult. And that's kind of what I've come across lately on things, that they're not that difficult. It's just we set up blocks in our mind that, oh, this is so difficult, I can't do it, and in the end you never do it, and because you never because of that. So it's like a mental block, and those are the things that when you dictate it, or you talk it out loud so you can hear it, and and how your voice sounds, and whether the problem is really difficult or not. And when you think about it, it may not be as difficult once you get it written down on paper, and you're like, oh, this is not bad. Or if you listen to yourself, you're like, well, I can do that. Even it could be as simple as going out for a morning run, or going to the gym. I think, what do you call it, 90% of your effort to do some of those things, or even wash the dishes or whatever. I'm just giving examples, but a lot of those things are just mentally tasking to even do, because people don't want to, think it's going to be, oh, it's going to be hard, or my muscle's going to hurt afterwards. And really, at the end of the day, they may, but after you do it for a week or so, then running or going to the gym, or even washing the dishes, it just starts to become normal habits. So what that was kind of my contemplation this morning, is the mental blocks that we put in our mind are just that. There's nothing more than what we think the problem is, and being that we think the problem is bigger than it is, then it becomes bigger than us, and that doesn't, and that doesn't, how you say it, and that's not true. We we can conquer anything if we set our minds to it. We see all that. We see that in the 4 minute mile. And somebody broke that years ago, and I think they're even making. I mean, they're showing where records are broken every year for different sports, different how long we can hold our breath underwater, um, and the more we expand our expand our mind and discover that we can do a lot more than we think, and that's the topic for this morning is that when you get up in the morning and you think, shoot, I got all these things to do, and it's best just to write them all down, get them out of your mind, so that then your to-do list looks more manageable, and then you can actually look at them and look at the to-do list, and rather having all those things floating in your mind and getting you anxious, is decide on which ones you really need to do, must do, or the ones that you don't need to do, and those are the things that will help you keep your anxiety down too, and knowing that that you're not having to think about it all the time, and that's excuse me. And that's what really I think binds people up these days, is when you have everything in your mind and you're thinking and thinking, how am I going to solve this? And that's another unfortunately that's another thing too, that about this planet or universe, is the more you focus on something, the more you get of that. So if you're thinking of lack, if you're thinking of problems, you get more problems. If you think you don't have enough money, you'll have just that. It's like this universe is a reflection of your thoughts and of your frequency and of your being. So if you are thinking negative thoughts, you're going to get negative things, and just that, it's just a mirror. Like we're all mirrors of each other, but also the universe doesn't know anything more than to mirror what we're feeling, our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And I know it is difficult to think happy thoughts when then there's when there's a lot of things going on in your life that are not so happy. And so that's the thing is, but the way I counter that, or combat that, is to have a grateful journal, and to write down every morning and in the evening, or at least once a day, is what I'm grateful for. If I wake up and my ticker's still ticking, and and like for this morning, I was grateful. Just, it is cloudy day today, but it was sunny for a bit, and I can see the birds flying around. I see and the wind and the trees, and it's pretty awesome, really. When you get outside your window and get outside in your porch, or get outside and where you can see the nature, it's really awesome. And that's that's the most important thing, is once you see the abundance that's out there, being we have enough air, we have enough water, in most places, I guess, we have nature, we have all these things that to be grateful for, and that will change your perspective. So if you don't have what you think you should have in the bank account, or in the savings, or in your 401k, but yet you have your health, you have your mental health, your physical health, you have your kids, and everything that's going on with your family, and everything's going well with your family. You have a good place to live, and things. Those are the things you just start listing out. You can see, you can talk, you can exercise, or whatever that may be that you like to do. Go play golf or play pool, and those are the things to be grateful for. And on this day, that's what I that brings you out of the pit of how can I say it? I was thinking about that this morning. It brings you out of the pit of depression and of pit of, what do you call it? Of just depression, or being gosh, what is the word? Just being sad, I guess, about your situation. And if you don't think you have enough in the account and stuff, that the most important thing is to be grateful for what you have. And once you're grateful, then that changes everything. And if you have issues with your relationship, or issues going on with your health, being grateful for what you do have will help to what do you call it? Will help with the other areas where you're not feeling so grateful. So that the universe, and you reflect in the universe more of a positive image or a positive frequency. And then another thing too, I've been doing in the morning is affirmation, saying everything's going to work out for me. And it's just in the first 10 minutes when I wake up, just to program my subconscious mind, because a lot of us have been through a lot, like, I mean, myself. We've been through a lot, and it's like every day you wake up and it's like, okay, what the heck's going to happen to me today? And you don't want to start that way of thinking. You don't want to start that way of feeling in the morning, because that's basically what we'll get. You want to start with okay, everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. What do you call it? My ticker's still ticking, and things are gonna work out, and everything's gonna work out. Everything's always working out for me, and you just say that out loud, and you say that as many times as you want, in the first 10, 15 minutes, and you say, money's flowing to me, and easily and effortlessly, things like that. I have health in my body, and my body is healthy, and every day I'm getting better. Every day I'm getting better, and whether it's mental health or whether it's physical health, emotional health, every day is a great day. It's like that Lego movie where it's what do you say? Every day is awesome. So, and that's the thing, is every day is, and you just have to, and like myself this morning, you just have to think of the good and that we have, and that we do have most of us have, how you say it, something that we can reflect on. It's going on that's good in our life, and by programming our subconscious mind to by affirmations, by saying, okay, things are going to work out for me. Today is going to be a great day, and things will get better. And just because your subconscious mind runs like over 90% of our patterns and thought patterns and feelings and stuff. So just by training your thoughts and your feelings through your subconscious mind is basically reprogramming the script you've been on for years, and that's my experience. So I hope this helps you. If you like it, and subscribe if you like it, and give me a like, just to basically to receive more of this content. If you haven't subscribed and you're new, and like I said, if you have any comments or any questions on this, please let me know. But otherwise, have an awesome day. Enjoy your day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye.